So here's the big question. Where's the extra $400 billion come from?
We don't know. Yesterday, this jobs package was said to be worth $300 billion. Today, it is said to be worth $400 billion. Where does that extra $100 billion come from? We really don't know. The White House, the administration, though, the leaks are saying that it will all be paid for. But the details on how it will be paid for, which cuts will be made, those will emerge in a separate second speech, quote, sometime soon. So what you've got, Martha, is spend now, promise cuts later, and talk about those cuts later. And by the way, Martha, we've got in the news background today some disappointing news on the jobs front. More people lined up last week for jobless benefits, 414,000 of them to be precise, and that means that 106 weeks out of the last 164 weeks, we've had north of 400K jobless claims per week.
In recent speeches, Stuart, the president has tried to make the argument that there was evidence that we were starting to come out of this, sort of deep, dark hole that the economy has been in. So he goes into this speech tonight with a number this morning that will not support that argument.
That is correct. The economic news on all fronts in the last 2 months has been negative. It has shown a weakening economy, a worsening jobs position, and a worsening housing situation. That is the backdrop to tonight's speech, worsening economy.
Yeah. So of the ideas that we're hearing so far, obviously infrastructure spending has been on the table for a long time. The payroll tax that has also been out there for a long time. Do you expect that he's going to pull a rabbit out of a hat here in any way and give Republicans something that they would have a hard time saying no to, that is indeed something they've been very supportive all along?
I would be very surprised if the president goes before a joint session of Congress and announces only same old, an extension of existing programs, more infrastructure spending, more aid to the states. There's nothing new there. I'd be surprised if he didn't have some kind of new element in there to make the speech more attractive and so that it doesn't go off as a complete dud.
Yeah, well, Jay Carney spoke to Gretchen this morning, assured us that there will be some new things in the speech tonight, so we will see. Yep. Stuart, thank you so much. Stuart Varney, the Fox Business Network.